What, no standing O? It's an inside joke for the people who were here for the earlier presentation. Anyway, a lot of you know I'm retiring, and so I'm not going to know anything about Corvettes anymore, so I'm practicing for the full-time gig of introducing the speakers who do know something. And the next one we have up is Ray Theriault. How many of you were here last year and saw Kai's last stand? So Kai was a fantastic partner. He was our partner all the way through the end of the 7th generation, getting ready for and launching the 8th generation. He did a fantastic job. We're so happy that he's moving on to the next stage of his career. And the big question for us was, who the hell's going to replace Kai? And we're all super nervous about it because this is a partnership that makes or breaks the car, honestly. Between the folks in Michigan and the people down here in Kentucky who build the car, if you don't have a bond or relationship, working relationship as well as personal relationship, because there's lots of stressors in our job, and we all want one thing. We all want the car to be perfect for the customers, and that bonds us, but we have to be really good partners to make that happen. And so a lot of us were nervous. I was certainly nervous last year when Kai was saying he was leaving. And so it was a long discussion. It's obviously one of the best jobs you can have in manufacturing. And so I finally heard Ray's name, who I'd never heard of, never met him. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna reach out to Ray and start this relationship. It turned out one of the first things he was doing is he was going to be in Michigan, and it just so happened to be on a day where we were gonna do some testing in Milford on a future product that we're not going to talk about today, but we did tease it, so we've admitted that we're going to do it. And so his first day on the job, at least with me, our first meeting, the first thing we did was go drive that car. And so he is totally spoiled, completely spoiled that he got to have that experience. And then the second thing we did is we went to Spring Mountain together with John Andrews and Josh Holder. The argument inside the company is, we need to do team building, So I have an idea, let's go to Las Vegas and go to Spring Mountain. That's good team building. All of us love to be on track, and we had a fantastic time there and really launched the relationship that we enjoy now. And so it's my pleasure to introduce you to Ray Theriault.
So, Taj, thank you very much. It's such an honor for me to be on the Corvette team and to actually be introduced by Taj. I don't know if you saw, but I was over here doing a video of that introduction as well because it's so meaningful to me. Thank you very much. And I can tell you that first day that I met Taj at the Milford Proving Grounds, he was driving, and it was a lot of fun. That's what I will say. And then it's been even better ever since. And I'm certainly honored to have this job. The only thing that he mentioned that I would dispute is he said, it's probably one of the best jobs in manufacturing. I think it's one of the best jobs in the world. All right, if you are a factory person and a car person, where else in the world would you rather work? For me personally, there is no other place that I would rather work. So I'm very grateful to have this job and very grateful to be part of the Corvette team. So I hope you all keep that in mind. So go ahead and go to the next slide, please. So we're going to do 138, there's 6 slides, and give you a big, long plant update today because you are so interested in it, right? Or we could do something different, and Ray likes doing things a little different than they've done in the past. We could play a game. So who's up for playing a game? Everybody want to play? All right. So we are going to play a game, and the first round will involve everybody, and then whoever wins the first round will have a chance to compete in the next round. So, for one, we've not done this before, so if we have technical glitches or bumps along the way, I'm going to ask in advance for some forgiveness, all right? But the idea is that everybody that is in this room, except for the GM employees, y'all are going to have to sit this one out, and I already see sad faces in the back. But all of our friends and enthusiasts are welcome to play this first round, and here's what you need to do. So we're going to put up a QR code, and if you've ever heard of Kahoot, you're going to be able to join on your phone a thing called Kahoot by typing in a number and going to a QR code. And then we're going to ask 10 questions for a preliminary round. And when you answer the questions, not only is your accuracy going to be important, but the speed at which you answer is important as well, and Kahoot will automatically be calculating scores. Once we get through the first 10 questions, it's 10 questions, the top 12 people will be able to join us up here at these 12 seats, and you will compete as a team of 4 in the next round, and we will have prizes when we are done. All right? So this is quite a different plan update than normal, so we're going to see how fun this is. I think Ben's going to call up the QR code here, and we have people around the room if you're having trouble registering for the game. But scan that QR code, or you can go to www.kahoot, that's KAHOOT.IT. And when you get there, please type in this number. Thank you. Please type in this number, and then you will join the Kahoot for this preliminary round of the game we're about to play. Who's excited? All right. Anybody having trouble? We've got lots of helpers around if you're having trouble. So we'll get you some help. We've got folks coming around, so Rachel maybe come up, and John's helping. No, for the name entry, please enter your name, because that's how we'll know who won, right? And make it unique, because I imagine there's more than one mic in the room, right? If it says you're in, you're good. If it says you're in, that means you've logged in, all right? And hopefully everybody entered a name that they recognize, because we might have some duplicate names in their room. But we'll take a minute here, but if you get to the screen that says you're in, you're in. And then we'll continue with the questions next. We've got a couple more folks that are logging in still. Oh. Yeah. All right. If it says you're in, then that's what you want. That's where you want to be for now. All right. Does anybody need help getting to the screen that says you're in? Right. All right. We'll get you some help. Hang on a second. John, if you have time, there's some help requested over here. Or Amanda. I think 3 rows back, Amanda. All right, we're getting there. This will be a Kahoot. All right, looks like we're doing pretty good. Maybe 1 or 2 more folks. All right. All right, who else needs help? I see Jenny's still helping somebody, and Amanda is, but then I think we're about done. Oh, and Chuck is helping someone as well. And if you're too far back to get the QR code, remember you could go to www.kahoot.it. Is the other way of getting there. If it says you're in, then you are in, and you are in the right place. Do you still need help over here? Do you need help? You got it? Okay. All right. I think we're good. Everybody good? All right. So we have a whole bunch of people in. I didn't see how many that said. Maybe Ben did. So we're going to start what we're calling Factory Frenzy. So it's going to start here, 3, 2, 1 seconds. Here's the quiz. So what was the first model year the Corvette was built here in Bowling Green? So click your answers. Don't shout them out. Time's important. And oh, by the way, the answer's timed. We get 20 seconds or so to answer the question, and then it will move on regardless. So on the right side, we've got 101, 102 people that have answered already. Nicely done. Here comes the second question. There's the answer, by the way, 1981. And I'm glad to see most in this room got that right. Congratulations. Well done. All right, and we've got Leroy as number 1, and hey, Jeremy's number 2, close behind. Look, only a 1 point difference, 1 point difference. And again, speed and accuracy are both important here. Let's go on to question number 2. How much combined horsepower does the E-Ray have? Thank you. All right, the first answer is 490. The second one is 670. The circle answer is 655, and the square answer is 495. This is the combined horsepower for the E-Ray. Those of you, so here we go. Most of the room got it right again with the circle answer. So there we go. And oh, the leaderboard has changed, right? Things change fast. Ken is number 1. We've got Corvette Ed close behind. And then the game code again. So whoever goes by the game code, coincidentally, you're in third place. Okay, here's the next question. The RPO for Corvette delivery at the museum. The triangle answer is NCM, the diamond is DEL, the circle's R8C, and the square is Z51. So what is that RPO for museum delivery? 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. And of course, we all know that's the great one, right? We all are very familiar with that because we love the museum. Corvette Ed moved up a place. Ken moved down a 1. Tabasco's moving up hot, it looks like, though, so get ready. Get ready. All right, the C7 Grand Sport had which engine? The triangle answer is LT2, the diamond LS3, the circle LT4, and the square LT1. Here we go. We got some folks ringing in still. Oh, that was close, but actually not very many people got it right. It was the LT1 engine. It was the square answer for LT1. Oh, so that's changed the leaderboard. Now the game code is number 1. Corvette bloggers moving up strong, though. All right, here we go. How many Corvettes were built in 1953? Who knows that answer? The triangle answer is 1,000, the diamond 53,000, the circle 1,953, and the square 300. How many were built in 1953? Oh, everybody answered and got it right. Congratulations, well done. 300 is it. Oh, one. Oh, it's very tight at the top, though, right? I still feel like this is anybody's game. All right, here we go. The Doug Nash transmission was a blank speed. Triangle is 6. The diamond is 2 and 2. The circle is a 4 and 3, and the square is a 10. The Doug Nash transmission was a blank speed. So this may be where we start to separate out the fruit from the peel, maybe. Oh, maybe not. We got a lot of people got it right. Well done. Here we go. Oh, still very few points among the top 3, but we are going to take the top 12 up here for the next round. All right, question 7 of 10. GM acronyms. What does GPF stand for? The triangle answer is gross performance figures. The diamond answer is gas particulate filter. The circle is gas pedal fuse, and the square is green pastures fund. Oh, it's gas particulate filter. There we go. Oh, Marcho Polo. All right, this is question 8 of 10 for our preliminary round. The RPO code for the Stingray low-profile spoiler and splitter is the triangle answer, Z51, the diamond answer, TVS, the circle answer, T0F, and the square answer, BGA. Here we go. All right, the answer is the circle answer. I'm sorry, the diamond answer. TVS. All right, Corvette bloggers back in front. Oh, but mid-engine's getting closer. How many spokes does the standard E-ray wheel have? The triangle answer is 12, the diamond answer is 5, the circle answer is 6, and the square answer is 10. All right, 68% got it right. And I didn't actually see a whole bunch of the room look out the window, but yeah, okay. that one might have been a giveaway. Oh, and Corvette bloggers moved right up. All right, so this is the last question for this preliminary round. The song Private Malone by David Ball mentions a blank Corvette. Was it the triangle answer 24, the diamond 66, the circle 95, or the square 82? What does that song mention? All right, most folks got it right with the 66 Corvette. Well done. So those were our 10 questions. Wow, mid-engine Corvette got 9 out of 10 right. So speed became a thing here, which seems fitting to me for the Corvette because we've got a lot of folks with a lot of correct answers. Those are our top 3. Let's give them a hand. Ben will pull up a bigger list with more results, and we're going to ask the top 12 people on the list to join us up here. Once we get the list up, I'll call you up and let you know what table you will be at. All right, so Corvette blogger, number 1, please join at this table right here. Marcho Polo, second position, join at the middle table, and then the third place mid-engine Corvette Forum, I assume Forum, I don't know, mid-engine Corvette, will be at the third table over there. So fourth position is Gary W. So Gary's going to be back at this first table over here. Fifth position is Greg, will be at the middle table. Gary P. will be over at the third table to my far left. Ken's number 7 will be back here on the table in front of me. Jeremy, you're at the table in the middle, please. In the 8th position, the game code 5300587. Please join at the table on the far end there from me. Corvette Ed, come on up. You're back at the first table. And we've got Tommy at the middle table, and then Lope, I don't know if I said that correctly, you're going to be at the third table over there. All right, so John, do you want to bring the microphone down here? What I'd like to do 12's not playing, we're going to go one more down. All right, 50 lady. All right. That's fantastic. All right, so 50 lady, please join us over there. So John, if you could bring the microphone down here real quick. I don't want to take a lot of time with this, so I'm going to ask everybody to be brief, but I do want to give everybody who won that round and is on to our second round the chance to introduce themselves. So we'll start right here at the first table, and what I'd like to know is your name and your favorite Corvette color, and then pass the mic to the next person.
Gary Whiting, Laguna Blue.
All right.
Keith Cornett, Corvette blogger. Hysteria.
Hysteria. Oh, that just made Chuck smile. Where's Chuck?
Ken Turner, Cyber Gray.
Nice.
Ed Hurst, 69 Corvette Monaco Orange.
Greg Ellis, Carbon Flash Metallic.
My name is Craig Marco Polo up there, and my favorite color is torch red.
I'm Jeremy Wellborn. It would be Red Mist.
Tommy McDonald, Marlboro Maroon.
Teresa Lubeck, Anniversary Red.
Gary Pauly, Victory Red.
Nice.
John Elegant, and I'm lobbying Harlan that the 75th anniversary Corvette should be Riverside Gold.
Rich Lubeck, Shark Gray.
All right. Well, congratulations on making it through the preliminary round and here to our next round. You don't need to be in the Kahoot anymore. You can put the Kahoot and the phones away. Now you're going to need your brains and that dinger bell in front of you. All right. So the way that this next round will work is going to be very much Jeopardy style. So in a minute, we'll show a Jeopardy board, and there will be dollar values and categories, just like you probably have seen on TV. You get to compete as a team of 4, all right? But here's the thing. Just like on Jeopardy, do not ring in until I've finished reading the clue, because on stage with me is John Andrews. John Andrews, in addition to being the best launch manager in the world, he is also, no kidding, an official for U.S. Swimming. So he has an eagle eye, all right? And clearly that U.S. Swimming officiating eye is going to judge. If you've rung in too soon, you get a 2-second penalty when I'm done with the clue. So please let us finish reading the clue, and he's going to judge who dinged their dinger first, all right? More pressure on me than you. Yeah, it could be. Could be. You could have a lot of people upset with you, John, if your eye's not very good today. So anyway, so after John has recognized you as the one that will provide the answer, he'll bring the microphone over for you to give the answer to the clue that we provide. All right? And just like on Jeopardy, should you ring in and get it wrong, your score goes down, right? And we are going to play one round of Jeopardy off of the board, and then there will be a final Jeopardy round for people that have positive point values, which I assume will be everybody, right? And you'll be able to wager and then answer based on the category that's here, all right? That's how we're going to go along. So hopefully this is a bit of fun. And I should have mentioned maybe at the beginning that after this, we'll do a bit of a plant update too. All right, so here we go. Here's today's categories. Do you know that RPO? Wheels of Fortune? Start Your Engines, Corvettes on the Big Screen, Corvette Tuning, and this is our game board, right? So we'll see. Like, don't set the expectation too high yet. We've not gone through it. I'm glad you're excited, though. That's fantastic. All right, so this is the game board, and because this table right here, and I'm going to call this Team Hysteria, because Hysteria was a favorite color here, right? But also has our first place winner from the preliminary round. So in a second, I'm going to ask you the dollar value and category. The team in the middle, I'm going to call the competition yellow team. Nice hat, right? And then the third team off to my far left, we're going to call Sebring, right? So that kind of makes sense. We've got Hysteria, competition yellow, and Sebring. Maybe that's on our minds this week. Okay, so Hysteria team, which category and dollar value would you like? We'll go Wheels of Fortune for 100. Available on C2, these wheels had this unique feature.
What are knockoffs?
There you go, that's correct. So they're the first on the board, and now they have control of the board. So which category and which dollar value would you like? All right, next one down, same category. Introduced for 2023 Z06, these wheels are made of what material? John's got good eyes.
What is carbon fiber?
Ding, ding, ding. Well done. Team Hysteria is on the board. All right, and which category and dollar value would you like? All right, Wheels of Fortune for 3. This generation introduced wheels referred to as the salad spinners.
What were the turbo wheels introduced on the 1982 Collector's Edition? What?
All right.
C3.
That is incorrect. All right, so that actually is a negative from the score, just reminding everybody of that.
What is the C4 generation?
Correct. That is on C4, so well done. So let's stop just for a second and do a quick score check. Rachel's got a mic back there.
Yep.
So Team Hysteria right here.
200 for Team Hysteria.
All right, competition yellow in the middle.
300.
300, and our friends in Sebring?
Because of the last negative, it's negative 200 currently.
Negative 200, so you got a gap to close. All right, but the team competition yellow has control of the board and can pick next. All right, Wheels of Fortune for 4. We're moving right down that category. This model year introduced the limited edition, which had these red striped wheels.
What year is 1978?
Correct. Nicely done. There it is. 1978. All right, so you still have control of the board. Where would you like to go next? All right, Wheels of Fortune for 500. These wheels were available on this C6 Z06 Special Edition in 2011.
What is the carbon edition?
We want a little more specific than that. You got anything else?
The Z06 carbon edition.
We're going to not accept that answer. I'm going to be particular. Go ahead.
What is the carbon edition 65?
No, I'm not going to take that either. I'm being very particular on this one. It's normally not how I am. Usually I'm pretty free and loose. We'll see. Go ahead.
What is the Ron Fellows edition?
We were going for carbon limited edition. But y'all got it wrong in my book, but you're all still in the same place, so that's all right. All right, the second, the middle team still has control of the board, though, and presumably we're going to a new category. All right, do you know that RPO for 100, you said? Yes. All right. This package available on Stingray includes performance brakes, suspensions, exhaust, spoiler, tires, and a limited slip differential.
What is the Z51 RPO?
Z51 is correct. And I'm going to just take a hot second to remind everyone, if you ring in before I'm done, you get that 2-second penalty. Yep. Okay, so 200 in, do you know that RPO? Introduced on the C6 Z06, this is the RPO for performance exhaust. Yeah, I agree. I agree. If you would have went to the base ump, I would have picked them too. That was a close one, though. Go ahead.
What is NPP?
NPP is correct. Well done. Well done. Where would you like to go next on the board? All right, everybody here's nice and orderly. We're going right down the columns. So here we go. This C7 ZR1 package included a massive rear end spoiler, front splitter, and summer cup tires.
What is ZTK?
ZTK is it. Well done. Hysteria's making a move here. Where would you like to go next?
Alex, I'll take RPO for 400.
All right, RPO is for 400. This is the RPO for the most popular Corvette color, torch red. Oh, we don't even have a ding. No ding. All right, I'm going to call time on that one. That's a little bit surprising that there it is, the GKZ. Very well done. All right, you still have control of the board is the good news. Where would you like to go next? 500, and do you know that RPO? Here we go. This option gets buyers body color accents on front and rear fascia grills, as well as door handles and quarter scoops.
What is EFY?
EFY is correct. Very well done. Hysteria knows their RPOs. There is no doubt about that. All right, we've got a couple categories down, a few to go. Where would you like to go next?
This is Corvette's on the big screen for 100.
Corvette's on the big screen for 1. A vintage-inspired pink Corvette appeared in this box office hit.
What is the Barbie movie?
Barbie movie. How many times did you see that? Okay, 1. Very good. Very nice. Yes, it was the Barbie movie, and I want to take a second now to do a quick score check. So, Rachel, how about Team Hysteria here? Uh-oh, mic's not working. 700 for Team Hysteria. In the middle, we have Competition Yellow. 400, and our friends down in Sebring? Negative 700. There's 700, 400, and negative 7. So you guys are in the middle. Or maybe not even. No, I guess you're not. That was bad math. All right. So you guys still have control of the board, I think, right here. Oh, they do. Sorry. Thank you for that. Whoa, we're taking a jump down to 400. Corvette's on the big screen. 400. A 1965 C2 Stingray appears in this movie.
I like the confidence.
Yeah, he was confident.
What is Star Trek?
Star Trek is correct. There you go. Very well done. Very, very well done. So now you have control of the board. All right, we're going down one. Corvette's on the big screen. For 5, a black 7th generation Corvette appears in this movie. Somebody knows their movies. Here we go.
Captain America, Winter Soldier.
Wow, got the whole answer. Well done. Very well done. All right, you have control of the board. Where are you going next? Big screen for how much? Did you say 300? All right. This lime green stingray appears in one film in this movie series.
Transformers.
You got it. Well done. This isn't Jeopardy. This is Jeopardy style. All right. But I like the competitive nature of the challenge. Feels like Corvette racing going after the officials. That was good. All right. All right, Sebring has control of the board. What's up next?
Start your engines for 100.
Oh, moving categories. Start your engines for 1. Here we go. Somebody's got to ring in. But Ben, did you do the 1? Hang on a second. Yeah, this is a technical glitch. Hang on a second. The idea of this category is that it's going to play the sound. So we'll see.
Can I offer you a score check?
Yeah, let's do a score check, especially since the mic works and nothing else is.
For
We'll go
Team
with that.
Hysteria, it's 1,600 points. Competition Yellow is 400 points, and Sebring is negative 400 points.
All right. So everybody still has a chance because there's plenty of points on the board, that's for sure. I will let everybody know that this category... Oh, there we go. Got it. All right, this Corvette has a unique sound coming out of the center exhaust. And I feel we're going to let them get it again because they ring in, I think, appropriately when we didn't play the sound. So we'll give it to Sebring.
C8Z06.
You got it. Well done. All right. So where are we going next? Start your engines for 2. Here we go. This car is powered by a 755 horsepower supercharged V8. We had 2 early rings and 1 timely ring. Oh, tick-tock.
What is a C7Z06?
C7Z06 is incorrect. That is incorrect. Here we go.
C7ZR1.
Correct. C7ZR1, well done. All right, you have control of the board, Hysteria.
We'll do
300 for start your engines. One of the most desirable engines in Corvette history, blank set the bar at auction for $3.2 million.
What is the L88?
L88, well done. Very well done. So who in the room has an L88? Anybody? All right, where are we going? Jeremy, 400, same category? All right. This car will not be found on the street, but the track is where it comes alive.
What is the Z06 GT3R?
Correct. Well done. Very good. All right, you have control of the board. Start your engines for 5. Listen closely. Another unique startup. This Corvette turns heads for how quiet it is.
E-Ray.
E-Ray, yay!
And they're on the board.
Very,
They're on
very
the
well
board.
done. And I just feel the need to pause just for a second and reinforce that's if you choose to start it in stealth. Don't forget that car has an engine, right? It is a performance hybrid. It is not all electric. You don't have to plug it in. It's spectacular. Okay, so very well done. I think we should do one more score check before we get to these last few clues. And in the 200 value one in Start Your Engines has actually been played already, hasn't it been? Yeah. Oh, yep. Sorry. All those have been played. That 201 is gone, even though it's showing as yellow. So. Oh, did we? Okay. Sorry. Thank you, everybody. I have to tell you, we'll get scores while Rachel gets the microphone turned on.
Yeah,
but one thing that I love about all of you and our Corvette enthusiasts is if we ever need advice or maybe step a little bit sideways, we certainly have fans that can help us get back on the right road. Right? So I know I appreciate that feedback very much, so thank you. Feedback's a gift. Rachel, how about the scores?
All right, Team Hysteria for 2,200 points, Competition Yellow for 500 points, and Sebring got it on the board for 200 points.
Yay! Hold it together, Sebring, because Final Jeopardy's coming up and a few more clues here, I think. So hold it together. All right, so you had control of the board, right? That's right, Sebring did. Very well done. Where do you want to go? All right, tuning for 100. This hit song, Little Red Corvette, is sung by what artist?
Prince.
There you go. Well done. All right, where are we going next? All right, tuning for 2. Here we go.
Took my money as he stared at my Corvette. Took my money.
This song by George Jones is called. Correct. That's really the subtitle, but I'll take that. It's the one I loved back then with the subtitle, The Corvette Song. Very well done. All right, so you have control. All right, that last one on the big screen. Here we go. 1967 C2 Stingray appeared in this movie. This is the iconic scene. Competition Yellow?
Con Air.
Con Air, very well done. All right, only a few clues on the board. Where are we going to go, Competition Yellow? All right, tuning for 3.
Side by side, yeah, I'll feel injected Stingray in a 413. Side by side, yeah, I'll feel
In this Beach Boys hit, they sing about a thrilling race car between two cars, or thrilling race between two cars. What is the song title?
Little Deuce Coupe.
Incorrect.
Little GTO.
That is also incorrect. Here we go. Shutdown's correct. Nicely done. All right, we've got a couple clues left. Which one do you want? All right, tuning for 4.
I was cruising in my Stingray late one night.
This song by Jan and Dean recounts a tale of a car race gone wrong. What's the song?
Dead Man's Curve.
Dead Man's Curve is correct. Way to go, Sebring. Coming on strong here at the end. We have one clue left, so we'll go to 500 in tuning.
pulled in the drive with that old vet, I thought that boy would go insane. When I pulled in the drive
In
with
this
that
George
old
Strait
vet,
song, he recounts about the moments shared between him and his daughter. What is the song title? No George Strait fans here? All right, I'm going to go to the audience. Anybody know? Oh, wait, somebody's pointing back there. Somebody back there knows. Can we get a mic back there? Is that possible? Or just yell it out? Just yell it out. The best day. And you get a hat. I've got a hat for you. Nicely done. Nicely done. Come see me after to pick up your hat, all right? Very well done. All right, so that was the Jeopardy board round. So it's time for a score check.
Yes.
So, Rachel, how are we doing on scores?
Team Hysteria, 2,700 points.
2,700 for Hysteria.
Competition Yellow, 400 points.
400 in the middle with Competition Yellow.
Sebring for 400 points.
Oh, 400 for Sebring.
And then the gentleman over here that answered 500 points.
Yeah, that would actually. Wow. You know, Rachel is great, and she's really my boss. She tells me where to be and what to say all the time at work. My boss at home, Amanda, she's sitting back there. That's a different story. But she's not usually one to call people out like that. But I think what she just pointed out is that back in the back corner with 500 points did better than two of our teams. I'm not sure why she pointed that out, because I never would have. All right? I never would have. All right. So here's the category, is name this part. So you can each bet from 0 to your maximum point value. So Hysteria, for example, can bet 0 points up to 2,700. The other two teams can bet 0 to 400. That's the category. So please, on the whiteboard in front of you, grab that marker and write your bet. You're going to have to fit your answer on the same whiteboard at some point, so leave room. All right, but write it on. You don't have to show us. Don't show your competition. You're going to keep that secret for a second. All right, does everybody have their wager in? Everybody's wager written down? These guys have it. You got it? All right, so pot's good? All right, wagers are down, so here we go. Name this part. And I'm not going to hum the Jeopardy theme because this is not Jeopardy. This is Jeopardy-like. So we're going to give you a few seconds here to do it. Name this part. Name this part. Oh, you don't have to ring in. Everybody's going to get a chance, so just hang out right there for a second. Sebring. Name this part. Name the part. That's all I'm asking. Name the part. All right, we're going to give 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. All right, so we're going to go to Sebring to answer first because they were the laggards, I guess I will say. So first of all, what is your answer? E-Ray electric motor. We're going to take that. It is the front drive unit for the E-Ray. Well done. So what was your wager? Hang on a second, John. So the wager was 400. So they've doubled their score for Sebring. Nicely done. Very, very good. All right. Competition Yellow. What was your answer?
Competition Yellow says that is an E-Ray electric motor.
Nicely done. You also doubled your score for 800. Oh, so far we have a tie between the slow teams at 800. But Historia did some quick math and realized they should probably not bet much because this is like how the Corvette racing team won the world championship last year, right? They had enough points with laps to go where they basically could have parked. Fuel savings, is that right? You saved some wear and tear on the car? So your answer was incorrect with ABS module. We know that now. You only bet $1, but you are the winners with 2,699 points. So you get a prize. I'm going to grab here real quick. Hang on. So you get, you each will get a fancy Corvette hat. And I probably ruined it, but somebody had the idea I should sign them before I give them out. So they're signed Corvette hats. And I'm going to give you 4 hats. You all can trade whatever you want, but you get what you get, and you can't throw a fit. So you all can pick those colors. And I do have a hat for the gentleman in the back that answered that other question correctly. So first of all, congratulations to our winners. Very well done. Very well done. Very impressive. So now just some feedback for the room, and I am going to do a quick plant update next. Did we like this? Do we want to see something like this again someday? Yeah? Yeah? Was it good? All right, so I'm going to tell you at future events here at NCM, if I'm involved, you better bring your A game, right? Because this was the dress rehearsal. We might amp it up a little bit for future events. So if you're coming back for caravan or things, like, be ready. Be ready. We might have a few surprises for the future. But thank you, guys. All right, you're welcome. Go back to your seats or stay where you're at. Yeah, this is not where you get a participation trophy. This is competitive. It's first place. It is first place. We'll let these guys get a chance to get back.
We do have one announcement. After this is over, if you've lost your phone, you can go to security. If you're in the room and you've lost your phone, you can go to security to pick that up.
All right. If you missed that, there is a lost phone that can be found in security. And I really doubt it was any of the GMers taking it from you when you were trying to log into Kahoot, but I'm just kidding. All right, so we're going to give a quick plant update here. So go ahead and click, please. So this is a very special video that has never been shown before publicly, all right? What you're going to see is what I believe one of the best time-lapse videos that we've done in the plant yet, and it is literally how we've built VIN1 E-Ray. So enjoy this video.
Legendary. No time for playing games. Money on my mind, I'm kicking ass and taking names. The heat is on, get out the kitchen if you can't handle the flames. I'm hustling, I was born to win, ain't never gonna change. Let me tell you now, I don't know how, but the whole world's gonna know my name. Just wait and see, they gon' talk about me. Things ain't never gonna be the same. Are you ready? Are you ready? Better make way, 'cause I'm coming through. Are you ready? Are you ready? Better make way, 'cause I'm coming through. Make way, make way, 'cause I'm coming through. Make way, 'cause I'm coming. Gonna be no standing in my way. I got the skills to pay the bills, stay busy earning my pay. Do what I do, keep pushing through every day, all day. Come say it to my face if you got something to say. Just wait and see, they gon' talk about me, and things won't never be the same. I'm gonna be very legendary, and the whole world's gonna know my name. Are you ready? Are you ready? Better make way, 'cause I'm coming through. Are you ready? Are you ready? Better make way, 'cause I'm coming through. Legendary. Oh yeah, legendary. I'm coming through. Just wait and see, wait and see. They gon' talk about me. Just wait and see, wait and see. They gon' talk about me. Just wait and see, wait and see. They gon' talk about me. I'm gonna be very legendary. Make way for me. Make way for me. You know I'm gonna legendary. Make way for me, make way for me. You know I'm gonna be legendary. Are you ready? Wait for me, make way for me. You know I'm gonna be legendary. Are you ready? Wait for me. Are you ready? Wait for me. You know I'm gonna be legendary. Are you ready? Are you ready? Better make way, 'cause I'm coming through. Are you ready? Are you ready? Better make way, 'cause I'm coming through. Wait and see, wait and see. They gon' talk about me, just wait and see, wait and see. They gon' talk about me, just wait and see, wait and see. They gon' talk about me, I'm gonna be very legendary. Make way for me, make way for me. You know I'm gonna be legendary. Make way for me, make way for me. You know I'm gonna be legendary.
Woo! Isn't that amazing? So I have to tell you that, okay, I've seen that video a few times, right? And I get goosebumps watching that video. And I get goosebumps watching that video because keep in mind, that is VIN 1 regular production. Did you see how well trained, how well coordinated, and how well our team does their job on VIN 1? Isn't that amazing? And let's, right. So actually with us here today is actually Jason Watson. He's up here in the front. He's the chairman of our local union, and I just want, Jason, you to hear that applause and take it back to everybody, as I know you will, because we're so proud of the team there. We're so proud of the launch team that was able to help, figure out the tooling and the equipment that we needed and train everybody up to make it that successful for VIN 1. So very well done. And I would be remiss if I didn't also shout out to my folks that have been helping me with all of this presentation, Rachel Bagshaw and Ben Haller, who are in the back, because not only have they helped me today, but they were the two behind really that video and creating that for us. So let's give everybody there a round of applause. Very, very well done. So thank you, everybody. All right, we can click again, please. All right, maybe some of you have seen this, but we're going to show it again because it's great. So the unthinkable is coming this summer. There is no doubt about that. But the reason why I show it is because I want everyone in this room to know, and pay attention to this, you have just seen all of the information anybody from GM will give you until the reveal this summer. All right? So just so that we all understand the boundaries, that is it. I know that, some of y'all have your drones and you have, whatever, but that is what you will get until this summer when there will be a reveal of the unthinkable. So that is all the information you will get about the car. What I can tell you about me personally is I'm super excited. I am super excited. All right. I also want to give a pitch out to our friend Harlan, who is doing a presentation at 1:45 today where he will talk in more detail about the model year 25 content. He's a great person to ask all sorts of crazy car option questions, and he's probably pretty good at the do you know that RPO category, I'm going to imagine, right? He's pretty good. All right. So how are we doing on time? We got time for Q&A?
We've got 7 minutes.
All right, so we've got time for a few questions. And don't forget what I said about the unthinkable. You'll waste your question.
How long before you ramp up production on the E-Ray?
Oh, so we are ramping production on the E-Ray. We're following our plan, production rate for the E-Ray. And I know that maybe some of you follow what we produce, and you've probably seen that we've been producing more cars than ever. Not only was the 2023 model year the highest volume model year ever for Bowling Green Assembly, but since then when we switched to 24, February was the highest volume month we've ever had. We've had record days, record weeks, and if you're paying attention, maybe we're producing more Z06s than ever as well as we ramp the E-Ray volume also. So we are on path, we are producing cars. Super big shout out to our supply base because none of this would have been possible. You know, the increased throughput you've seen, and yes, wait times are still long for some of our cars, I understand that, but they'd be even longer if our suppliers hadn't partnered with us well to improve where we're at. And of course, the team in the plant is delivering. We're working an overtime schedule on both shifts actually right now because of that. It's fantastic. And of course, none of that would be possible without the folks in this room actually wanting the car. So thank you.
So I'm going to go out on a limb. This is not really a question about your futures, but if we're interested in following along, this summer's kind of nebulous. Can you tell us how we would be able to be informed of when it will reveal?
Oh,
and
follow
how
all
we
of
can do
GM's
it?
social media channels. Follow Corvette, follow Chevy, right? Follow our social media channels, and I'm sure you'll be among the first to know. I'm going to take a question real quick from the back, and then we'll come back up here. Go ahead.
Who's the owner of VIN 1?
I think I can say that Rick Hendrick purchased it at auction, and the money went to charity. Yep. Yeah, he's definitely a Corvette friend for sure. For sure. All right, another question up here.
When you start at the Corvette at the end of the assembly line, do you run it off in the electric motor and then the gas, or what's the sequence?
No, we started up in normal performance hybrid mode and drive. Yep.
When will the 25 model year start?
I don't believe we've announced that yet. But if you'd like to see a model year 25 Z06, there's a red mist metallic one parked in the parking lot that I know some of you have had on your blogs already.
Question here.
Yes, along those same lines, could you give me an approximate end build date for the 2024s? Well, I have one on order.
Listen,
am I going to get my car?
I'm
That's
starting
what
to think
asking.
that y'all don't like me because if I start going across what I'm supposed to say, you'll see somebody else up here next time. No, that's a good question, but no, we don't answer that either.
I am the Corvette specialist at a Chevrolet dealership for the last 5 years. One thing I'd like to say, when you start up the 25, whenever it is, from our standpoint of view, when customers come in, try to have the new options and the new colors available out of the gate. It's frustrating when we get allocations. You say, okay, well, we're only painting 8 cars in this allocation round in a new color, and you got customers for it.
Yeah, I understand that. We do try to ramp up in a logical way to make sure that we can focus on everybody getting the best car possible. That's really our goal when we launch, and that's how we phase in what we're building, is to make sure that everybody's car is perfect. So we try to do it as quickly as we can, and your point's valid, right? People want what they want, and they want it when they want it. We understand that, and we work hard to achieve that. Thank you. All right, any other questions today? I asked a bunch of questions to you all. We got another one back here.
I think last question here, Ray.
All right, last one in the back there.
The lot behind the plant appears to have hundreds, if not 1,000 or so cars sitting.
Oh, our ship lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're building fast and they're shipping fast. There's nothing on hold there. That's normal logistics by truck. You know, everything that we ship goes by car carrier truck, and it's, you know, that's a normal volume of vehicles going through there, and those vehicles are all moving. Absolutely. Yep. I think that you're seeing maybe more than you've seen in the past because our daily rate's higher, and you know, Jack Cooper does their best, and they're doing a decent job of keeping up. Yep. I think that was our last question. So I do want to thank everybody for attending. I do want to thank you all for being enthusiasts and customers, and I still feel, as I've mentioned in my previous speeches from this podium, a big part of my job is taking the joy and enthusiasm that the folks in this room have for our car back to our workforce and back to our plant. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing it with me so that I can share it with others. But thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the bash.